Substitution of Jordan.
Here's Hinson. Outside Jackson. Pass to George. Here's Nurkic. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Fox. And the rejection by Jackson.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the inside. Here's George. A three ball. And Jackson gets it to go.
Jackson Jr.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
And Fox gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
To the middle. Nurkic can't hit. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Champagnie. And it's good for two.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Now, here is George. Here's Mikhailuk. Makes it off the glass.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Hinson. Shot clock at 6. The shot from 20 feet away. Jackson misses. Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Champagnie. Outside, Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Jackson. From outside the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Yes, that goes in.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Sensabaugh. They need this. Rebound San Antonio. To the paint. Here's Barnes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Takes it inside. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So both teams changing it up here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Johnson, good.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Pass to Filipowski. The kick out to Williams. Here's Sensabaugh. Covered by Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Jazz making a switch here.
Utah substitution. Number 43. Lowry.
Now here's Harper. Still without a basket. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Cornet. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper.
running the pick and roll like a veteran there. Harper, outstanding find off that screen.
On the wing, Markkanen. Another miss by Utah. 1 second left. And no good that time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Lets it fly, and it's Collier missing. San Antonio leading by 11. Pass to Castle. Harper in the corner. And the layup's good off the glass.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
Out to the right wing. Here's Collier. No scoring in this one. On offense, here are the Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. On the wing, Markkanen. No good from outside. Outside Harper. And he gets the bucket. Harper's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
Here's Sensabaugh. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the basket by Olynyk.
And Olynyk has a good feel for when he should look to score. I love when he's assertive inside.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Markkanen. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
He gets that one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
San Antonio leading by 12. Inside. Here's Cornette.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
Back to Markkanen. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Rebound San Antonio. Now Olynyk kicks it out to Bryant. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now Fox. Down low. And Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
A nice shot by Hinson.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Here's Wembanyama. Count that one. Wembanyama's got 15.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Pass to George. Here's Mikhailuk. Outside, Markkanen. There's the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound. Outside, Fox. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Back to George. Pass to Hinson. Got it off in time. And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs lead by 15. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center.
16.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Spurs leading by 15. Pass to Cornette. The kick out to Harper. The tray. Utah with the rebound. High post, Jackson. To the middle. And here's Markkanen. Drills the three-pointer. He has 6.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Johnson right side. They double-team Johnson. And it's sent back by Kessler. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from Markkanen. Attacking the defense and forcing them to react.
A different look now for San Antonio. And he misses all 3.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jazz trailed by 16. Pass to Hinson. From past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. Hinson's got 6.
George keeping those eyes alert.
Now Cornette. He is guarded by Markkanen.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Pass to Jackson. No good on the triple.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Stolen away. Here's Markkanen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Markkanen absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
Spurs leading by 12. Johnson outside. And here's Bryant outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Bryant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Cornette. Outside Harper.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Drives to the hoop. And Harper slams it in.
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
The Jazz with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They get it back. Pass to Hinson. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. George, no good. Spurs leading by 17. The drive by Barnes. To the inside. It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick.
Substitution on the court.
Vassell outside. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. No good with the layup. Jazz trail by 17. To the middle. Out to the wing. Here's Collier. Offline with his 3. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
Well, Wembanyama can do it all, but the coaching staff would like to see him stay in the paint as much as he can. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Collier. Shoots over Fox. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And so it's San Antonio, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been...
San Antonio, 44.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Collier. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's Hinson. Shoots over Vassell. A nice shot by Hinson. Hinson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Utah. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
Fox hits them both. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Hinson. Off target from outside. And here are for the Spurs. Here's Champagnie. Back to Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama has got 23 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
George with the steal. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Here's Mikhailuk. Another miss by Utah. Spurs leading by 17. Castle with it. Six on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now, how about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep?
Now Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Jazz trailed by 15. Here's Hinson. From deep. Castle pulls it down. San Antonio with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Here's Hinson. Fires the three. No good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Markkanen. The three is off. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for San Antonio.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Outside, Fox. Fox is double. Now Wembanyama. Count the basket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's Jackson. From outside, Castle pulls it down. Fox with it. Guarded now by Jackson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Fox. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. It's off. And so it's set.